bling bling. Bitches is mad.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time here, welcome to my beauty entertainment channel. Absolutely. So if you would like to follow me on social media, you can, here's my Twitter and my Instagram, go have fun. And while you're here, you can check out some of my recent videos. I posted a video yesterday or the day before talking about why is it so hard to just believe black women in relation to the Megan Thee Stallion situation, because y'all are freaking nuts. Then before that, I posted a video discussing Selling Sunset on Netflix, which is very good. You guys should go watch that. It's about like realtors in Los Angeles, and it's not what you think it is, but it kind of is. Then before that, I posted an album review of Taylor Swift's Folklore, which is a lyrical genius, and that's kind of just the way it is. Get over it. So I'm very excited for this video. I'm excited for all my videos, but I'm very excited for this video. It's like kind of 2 years late, but it is what it is. So a couple of days ago now, it was Sweetener Day, the day that Sweetener came out. And so I decided to, revisit it. Not like I listen to Sweetener almost every single day. So I'm not revisiting it, but I'm revisiting it for the sake of video, and I wanted to rank the songs because people have been asking me like what are my favorite songs on Sweetener, and I think that wasn't a sentence. People have been asking me what my favorite songs on Sweetener are, and I think I said them before, but I wanted to rank all the songs on this album because this is a masterpiece. Okay, so I still believe, I've ranked Ariana's albums before in a separate video. I still very much believe with all of my heart that Dangerous Woman is her best album, but I will accept Sweetener as a rebuttal. Sweetener is the only album I will accept as a rebuttal. If in your album ranking Sweetener is not in the 1 or 2 spot, I get confused because I don't understand where the dismay comes from. I don't understand where the hatred comes from for this album. I know where it comes from, but I'm wondering, besides the point of some people just being anti-black, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad that Sweetener is so happy? But that's beside the point. So let's start. I'm gonna rank all the songs. I'm very excited. Yeah, so there's no bad songs on this album, so like the least good, maybe. Cause I'm like, Ariana doesn't make bad music. So first song is Raindrops. I love Raindrops. I love Raindrops, but it's an intro song. And it's like -3 seconds, so it can't really compete with the other songs on this album. So like, I would put it higher, but I would put it higher. I actually would in terms of like what songs I actually like, but because it's only like 15 -5 seconds, I'm gonna put it down here. And you remember when that video that she posted, that's when I knew. That's when we all knew. You're like, yep. What are we about to get into, Miss Ariana? What are you about to get into? Out of all of her album openers, this is this my it's not her best. I think Imagine is her best. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite, but it's not her best. Imagine is her best because I don't know what she put into that song. Just pure unfiltered talent. Next song. Next song is Breathing. Okay, listen, I just don't like this song. Okay, that's too much. It's not a bad song at all by any means, shape, or form, because Ariana doesn't make bad music. In a different world, in my opinion, this would be the worst song on the album, and I'm not putting it there at the bottom slot simply because Raindrops is shorter. I listen to Raindrops more than Breathing. I enjoy Raindrops more than Breathing, but it's simply not at that last spot because Raindrops is 5 seconds long. So the song is good. Before we start, the song obviously is good. Ariana doesn't have bad songs. I've said this, I think I tweeted this before, perhaps, but like Ariana's bad songs, the songs that like the general consensus of people that they don't like, I don't even think they're bad. I just think like they're just not like her other songs, but they're not bad. But I think Ariana's bad songs are better than others, you know, best songs, and that's okay because it's kind of just the way it is. All right, I personally, this is me personally, would not have chosen it as a third single, but I'm not Ariana Grande. I do not work for her team, clearly. I'm getting a different degree. But But yeah, there were a lot of other choices I would have liked for the third single off of Sweetener. Also, because this era kind of was not rushed, it just was like kind of cut in half. Like, had Sweetener gotten a full like year to itself, maybe we could have gotten a couple more songs. But again, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I'm kind of just sharing my opinion. But yeah, Breathing is just very meh to me. I believe with full honesty and transparency that Breathing is one of Ariana's most overhyped songs. That's kind of just what I think. That's kind of just what I think. It's a very cute song. That's about it. In my opinion, kind of brings not nothing to the table, but far less to the table than the rest of these songs. Yeah, so moving on. Next song is The Light Is Coming. This is not a bad song. The Light Is Coming is not a bad song. I don't know why a lot of people act like this is one of the worst things Ariana Grande has ever done. There are worse songs than The Light Is Coming in my personal opinion. Yes, I rank this above Breathing, and who's gonna beat my ass about it? Not you. We're in a pandemic. You're not. So calm down. Calm down. I do think The Light Is Coming is better than Breathing. I just think because the Breathing is just so like, it's been done before. It's been done before by Ariana Grande. So I'm like, but we're fresh. I need something fresh. And The Light Is Coming is fresh. Does it sound a little Afro circus at times? Does it sound a little like clown car? A little bit it does. I'm not denying that, but it's a good song. I think it's cute. What happened to having fun? What happened to just cute music? What happened to just a little something a little bit fun? What happened to enjoying ourselves? Misperception. Like, I'm like, y'all want to run through those super dark woods wearing Reeboks while listening? Like, it's not a bad song by any means. Is it one of her best? No. But the thing is, in my purview, I skip Breathing and I do not skip The Light Is Coming. And it's not a bad song. Because I'm like, the way you hear about it, I mean, like, of course, like, Twitter and like social media shouldn't determine what songs you actually like. Shouldn't determine what songs you actually like in a song. On an album. But the way like The Light Is Coming is spoken about on social media is literally like it's one of the worst things Ariana's ever done, and I am here to tell you I believe Ariana has worse songs than The Light Is Coming, and that's just the way it is. Okay, so the next song is Borderline. Borderline slander is borderline anti-black, and I hate to break it to you. Sweetener hate in general is anti-black, but I won't even go there because a lot of the a lot of fans hate for Pharrell. Those semantics are anti-black as hell, and this is where I get confused in that sort of slander, because which one of her albums has a Grammy? The one produced by the man you don't like. So I don't know what truly is the issue here. What truly is the issue here? Whatever. Anyway, this is just a fun song. Borderline is just a fun song. Like, we don't have to have deep messages. We don't have to have deep, so we don't need a whole lot of everything in every single song. It is okay. I think this was yesterday. I just like retweeted one of my old tweets. I was talking about Riverdale in this tweet, so this is not in relation to this song at all. But I was like, why can't we just enjoy average things? I think this song is above average, but also compared to the rest of the songs on this album, I don't think it's as good as them. It's okay. It's okay. It's a bop. It puts a pep in my step. Borderline does. No, borderline slander I've never understood. And most of the slander that based on this album is just kind of strange to me, but like, again, it's your opinion and this is mine. So the next song, I don't know what number I'm on, but I'm on a number. The next song is Successful. Successful Hate has personally never made any sense to me, because I'm like, so do you guys hate women being successful? Like, what is the root of the cause of successful hate? And someone's gonna be like, it's a bad song. Well, not everything's gotta be revolutionary. What happened to a simple, cute, fun bop for the summertime? That's what successful is. This song is fun. It's just something cute for the girls to get ready to. What's wrong with that? We don't have to be crying off of every song. The best songs don't have to be the songs that where you're crying over everything. I look kind of funky. It feels so good to be this young and have this fun and be successful. Ariana's talking to all of us. Why do you hate successful women? Why do you hate successful women? This song is good. Get over it. Get over it. Because a lot of, when I was listening to this album for the first time, and then I got on Twitter and people were like talking about it, and people were like, successful is like, sounds like clown car music, and I was like, okay. It still goes though. What exactly are you gonna do about it? What exactly are you gonna do about it? Because not only is it clown car music, just like the song before, it's still good. So be mad at somebody else. Okay. The next song is God Is a Woman. Now, this is the second best single in my opinion. Also, I didn't put a disclaimer in this video because I shouldn't have to do that, but I'm not stating anything into law. I clearly have no authority in the matter of what is actually the best Ariana Grande single. I'm literally just have a YouTube channel and I'm talking about my opinion. So yeah, that's a topic for a different video about, I don't know. That's just a topic about like, let people have their opinions on stuff. And whatever, that's a topic for a different video. But in my opinion, God Is a Woman is absolutely the second best single. You know what the worst single is from my personal opinion? Ariana had the girls mad. I went back to the music video and like went back to my tweets from when this music video came out. The Christians hated my girl. They hated her. They wanted her to burn at the stake. They wanted her to go to hell for a music video, for a song entitled God Is a Woman. They were like hexing the girl. You know why they're mad? You know why they're actually so mad? It's because the song hits. She took what she's talking about God is a woman, right? And the song is good. That's why they're so mad. That's why they were writing all kinds of baloney, malarkey about how she is bringing Christianity back 10 years. She's advocating for devil worship because of a song entitled God Is a Woman. Find something better to do with your life. Did I lose my bronzer? Well, oh, here it is. Okay. Sorry. And like, they were simply mad because the song is so good. So I don't remember if this happened, but I think I saw people make choreography to this song, but I want to see a pole routine to this song. I feel like it would be so powerful. Can the camera focus on me? Thank you. I feel like it would be so, like, I can do it. I don't have the abdominal strength to actually pole dance. But do you guys see what I'm seeing when you hear this song? Do you not, this is one of my favorite Ariana Grande videos, and I also think it's one of her best because she just looks stunning in it. And I don't know, is it Milk? I'm assuming it was Milk. That scene was beautiful. Had the girls scrambling to recreate. That's how you do a music video. You have people recreate. That is how you do a music video. I know this is only like a couple years old, but it's already a classic. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, and I don't know what you want me to do about it. Next song is Blaze. All Blaze slander is racist. Why do you hate black people? It's a genuine state of confusion for me because Pharrell got her a Grammy. So what do you really hate? Who do you really hate? What's going on? The layers, the production. This is one of my most played songs on this album in general. Imagine my fucking dismay and anguish and pain when I get on that app and people are slandering Blaze, and the slander continues how many years? 2 years later. People are saying Blaze is one of the worst songs Ariana has made. You have lost your mind. Where is this hatred coming from? You need to let it go. You need to let it go. It's been 2 years. Let it go. Like, I don't like Breathing. It's okay. I let it go. When I hear it, I'm like, it's cute. It's a cute song. Blaze, get over it. Do you hear the way Ariana sounds when she sings this song? Like, when I see rankings and Blaze is in bottom tier, I click out. And I'm sure people are gonna do the same thing when I put Breathing as in the bottom tier of this video, but that's just the way it is. I understand. I don't, because I don't think Breathing's that good of a song. But Blazed, why do you have so much hate in your heart for a fun song? Next song is Better Off. This song is beautiful. This song is so, listen, me personally, this is just my thing with music. I don't like sad music. That's gonna sound strange. I just don't like listening to sad music. I do not like sad songs all the time. I won't listen to them very often, so I don't like sad music. And I'm ranking this song so high because it's structurally almost perfect. Better Off. It's simply an excellent piece of work. That's just the way it is. She said she wants to fuck on the roof just to say that she did it. Who sounds like that? I'm wondering, because I'm not hearing nobody else sound like that. I'm wondering where you hear it. It's like reckless love. It sounds so beautiful, but with an element of danger. She made this super sad, just like toned down, really, what's that word? Simple song. It sounds so beautiful, but there's an element of reckless in there. And not in a bad way. There's an element of danger as you're listening to the song. But it's so like, oh, just so simple, sad, just, oh, love, but there's an element of danger in there. I like how she does that. I think it sounds incredible. Next song is REM. I love this. I love this song. This is, this and another song are my most played on Sweetener. This is so dreamy. It literally plays in the background of my dreams. I have like a whole soundtrack in my dreams. You not have the music playing while you dream, but this is what happens. Also, come on, scientific accuracy, REM sleep when you dream, period. She's doing more for science literacy than any organization out there. That's just kind of the way it is. People are like, this song is basic. And I said, so I understand where you're coming from, but it doesn't detract from the fact that it's very, very, very good. I understand where you're coming from with that, but it's good. Yeah, it's basic, but it's good. But it's good. And I also like how that's the name of the perfume that she chose. Excellent work. Excellent work. Now, we're getting into this top 5. Almost there. The next song is Pete Davidson. I want to put this song higher. I probably would, like tomorrow, put this song even higher than it is before. The simple reason why when I was making this, I didn't put this song honestly in this isn't top 5. Why I didn't put it in top 5 is because it's not long enough. That is the only reason. It is not like as high as if I was just making this just based on like pure emotion, this would be way higher. The reason it is this high is because it's a minute and 14 seconds of unfiltered talent, poise, and excellence. Don't let this man's name taint this song. You can change the name if it really bothers you that much. Like, it's been 2 years. We need to move on. This is one of the most beautiful songs I've actually heard in my entire life. Simply put, this is one of the most beautiful songs I have ever heard in my entire life. Do you not like light up when you hear the "I brought you into my life"? Does your heart not pitter patter? Do you not endorphin? Do they not flood the synapse? Does it not happen in your brain? It is such a simple, easy song. It is so happy. It is such a happy song. Why deprive yourself of joy? Because of the name. Move. It's been 2 years. It's been, probably more. We need to move on. As a society, we've advanced past the need to continue bringing this. It's a very good song, and it should be higher. It's just not long enough. It should be it could beat out some of these next songs, but I don't want to shake too much. I don't want to shake too much, okay? The next song is Get Well Soon. I would like to reintroduce you guys to a singer. I would like to welcome back the idea of a singer. Welcome back the idea of a vocalist. I would like to reintroduce that. Okay? Y'all feel like you're like floating. This is my thing with this song. I usually, when I say floating on water, I usually say river. Like for Jaguar, when I was floating on water in that album, it was a river. But river is a super rich water. None of this is gonna make any sense to anyone except for me. But rivers are like super rich, dense water, right? I feel like I'm floating on water in this song, but it's a lot lighter. But I don't know what a lighter type of water would feel like. So I'm now taking a step, and I don't want to say cloud because it's not that light. There's still some like substance underneath where I'm floating. So it's like maybe like a milkshake, maybe, or like ice cream float. I don't know if those are the same thing. I don't think I've ever had an ice cream float unless it is the same thing as a milkshake, but like just the way it sounds like what I'm describing. But that's what the song makes me feel. Okay, so the song is already good. The song is we already have a masterpiece on our hands. And then she comes in the second half and she starts harmonizing with herself. The second half of the song is something I cannot wrap my head around. I cannot wrap my head around the second half of the song. Honest to God. Every time it comes on, I'm just like, and then you get to the second half of the song and you just have to lay down. You just have to lay down and wonder and stare in awe of talent, beauty, poise, and excellence. Honestly to God. Honestly, because what else can you do? What else can you do but sit there in awe and just, it's out of my hands now. It's out of my hands now, because when you're this talented, I can't say anything else. I can't say anything else. So then the next song, this is top 4. The next song is No Tears Left to Cry. This is the best single from this album. This is one of her best pop songs, in my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. This is one of this is one of her best work. This is some of her best. Sweetener, we already knew Sweetener done some of her best work. This song is some of her best work, especially when it comes to her pop side, the section. This is one of her best work. This is one of her best work. This video was also, I also really like this video. This video and God is Woman were very, very good. Both two good videos in one era. It was excellent. You know, you have to get up listening to this song. You have to. So this album came out my sophomore fall, and so I walked around campus like only listening to this album for a very long period of time. And when this song came on, you could very much tell. Because I'm over there basically dancing, walking down Truesdale. I'm doing slides, drag. You try to keep it in so you don't just break out into like what's that called, a flash mob. But you're like, what? Ooh, do you feel a little bit of jazz? I could have just made it. I feel a little bit. It's so spicy. It's a spicy pop song, and I love it. This is the best single on this album. Because like I could see where your argument would be for God is Woman, but I disagree completely. I see where you could be potentially coming from with God is Woman, but I disagree completely. There's No Tears Left to Cry. In my opinion, blows. It blows Breathing out of the water completely, but it also blows God is Woman out of the water. And that is my thought. All right. Now we're into top 3. This top 3 has been solidified for me since day 1. Y'all can come to terms with it whenever you want to. You can arise from the sunken place of despair and not liking happy music if you want to. But I cannot control your destiny. I cannot control when you choose to bring happiness back into your life. Not my job. I am not your therapist. Go talk to someone for that. We're getting to top 3. This has been my top. I have said this. Ooh, because I'm about to, from time and time and time again, this is the top 3 on this album, and you're not, this, I don't think there's a debate. With the other ones, we could have no. With some of the other ones, we could have a discourse. Here, I put a disclaimer before. This is set in stone. I have no authority, but my fabricated authority is putting the 3 set in stone. Ready? First, number 3 is Sweetener. The slander is really, frankly, ridiculous. The slander, after all this time, it has been so long. This is an excellent song. Get over it. This is an excellent song. I love this song, and this is how you know I'm not being delusional, right? If I was being delusional, I would put this 2 or 1, honest to God. If I was being delusional, and I'm not going to do that because I love this song is very good, but it's not better than the other 2 songs. And I know that. Even though I think this is my favorite song on Sweetener, I am aware. It's not better than the other 2 songs, but it's better than the rest of them that I named before. That's just the way it is. The pattern that I've noticed with this album and within Ariana's discography in general is no one likes to have fun anymore. Why must you always cry? I mean, everyone has different opinions. We understand that. But whenever, you know, like, those, like, you, like, was happening, like, a month ago, when it was, like, those, like, you vote, and they're, like, ranking albums, or, like, ranking, like, Ariana's best songs, like, those, like, on Twitter. You know what I'm talking about, I just can't explain it very well. All the fun, cute, some of the summertime little bops end up at the bottom. What happened? What happened to having fun and enjoying yourself? We ain't gotta cry all the time. What happened? Something new, something fresh, zest, like fresh lemonade. Without any of that pulpy nonsense inside of it. What happened? Sweetener is also free therapy. Do you not feel, I just said, this is free therapy. Do you not feel better listening to the song? Why not? Why not? Let the hate go. I don't know what this song has done to y'all. I do not know what this song has done to make you so angry. This is an incredible, excellent song. An excellent song. And then the live version from K Bye For Now. It's time to have, the slander is rooted in juvenile instincts and childish and evident of deeper rooted issues. And that's just the way it is. Go find happiness and joy in your life, and maybe you will appreciate this song better. This is it with Ariana's albums in general, with when people rank her like top songs. Sad. Stop it. Allow a fun summer bop to thrive without the slander. I have been an advocate for day 1 for Sweetener the song. They teach Sweetener stands to shrink themselves and make them, they tell us that we don't deserve as much. They tell us that we are unworthy of love, affection, and respect, but I am here to tell you I will be vindicated one day. I don't know when it's coming. I was vindicated with The Gift. I was vindicated with The Gift, the Beyonce album, The Gift. And my time will come. Because from day 1, I have been saying Sweetener the song is excellent. And I was called all kinds of names. I was told I enjoy bad music. Simply not true. Sometimes I enjoy average music sometimes, which I'm allowed to do, as well as average television shows. Get over that. I will be avenged one day. I don't know when it's gonna happen. But one day the rest of the world will see the light, and I will sit here and laugh. Because if you had allowed joy to fill your heart since day one, since the day this album came out, you wouldn't be where you are today. They teach us to shrink ourselves. They want to make us small. They say you don't deserve as much. You don't deserve ambition. You don't deserve respect. You are wrong. The powers that be will let it see someday. And that's what I have to say on that. Sweetener, the song, is excellent. It is excellent. That's just the way it is. Next, because I think I went on a rant for that for like 5 minutes straight, but I am so passionate because I've been shut down for so long. Next song. Second best song on this album is Everytime. This is simply a perfect song. That's just the way it is. Lyrical genius. I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Lyrical genius. Telling a tale, telling a story through such a simple song. A lot of Sweetener songs, they're not like, okay, what I mean by simple is kind of just the way that they sound. That's what you would assume I was talking about. Simple in the way that a lot of Sweetener sounds like that. It's not, except for like No Tears Left to Cry and stuff like that. It's simple yet complex, but not in the traditional sense of a lot of her other music. I don't know if what I'm describing makes sense to anyone except for me. But yeah, so with Everytime, you guys hear the pain overlaid with a bubbly beat. So I said I don't like sad music, right? And you're like, why do you like Everytime? It's not sad with sad. It's a coin, bubbly beat, kind of painful lyrics. I like that. I said, why? It's like summer light R&B, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense to somebody, because that's what I get when I listen to this song. I'm like, something I can like dance to. Like, yes, sad, but also something I can dance to. Like, yeah, bring it back. Bring that back. And she brought it back. Listen, AG6. Yum. Okay, so the best song on Sweetener, I think I've said this almost probably every single day since the album came out. Best song on Sweetener is Good Night and Go. This is one of Ariana. This is it's so, how you have to say in my opinion. It's a video on my channel. Clearly everything I say is my opinion. Top 5 in her discography. I don't think you can argue with that. But if you want to, go right on ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm simply saying it's top 5 in her discography because it's true. I do not have anything else to say because I think this is a perfect song. I believe this is a perfect song. And then the live version, are you dumb? Like, just say good night and go. Good night to the good night. Good. I've never heard slander for this song, so I think this is a common thought. Perfect. Okay, so Sweetener is my favorite era from Ariana Grande as well. And I know people are gonna be like, well, what about Thank You Next? And my response to that is, what about Thank You Next? What about Thank You Next? I think Sweetener is Ariana's best era. Was that a Freudian slip? Okay. So I made a video, one of the first videos on my channel is about how Sweetener changed the trajectory of Ariana's career, because hello, have you listened to it? Ariana was obviously already a really big star before Sweetener, but Sweetener changed like so much. Like a lot of people started becoming a fan of her at Sweetener, and for clear reason. Have you listened to the album? For clear and people still, like, she rocketed to mega pop star status because of this work, and people like to act like it's bad. I don't know why are you so upset? What did Sweetener do to you? Nothing. If you would allow it to bring happiness back into your heart, you would not be saying any of this stuff. Like, people, like, listen, I like hearing others' opinions, obviously, but Sweetener not in your top #1 spot or #2 spot is frankly worrisome. Because which one of her other albums is better than this? It's Dangerous Woman. Which other one? Which other one are you putting up? Really? I don't believe so. I do. Okay, listen, because I've ranked, my ranking, in case you haven't watched the video, it was Dangerous Woman, Sweetener, Thank You Next, Yours Truly, and then My Everything. I will say this with full confidence, I do not see how you can rank Thank You Next, Yours Truly, or My Everything. Some of those I don't see how you can say any of them better than Sweetener. Some more so, some of those three more so than others. Where does the hatred come from? I don't get that. I don't get that. But a glass, because I can't come beat your ass and you can't come beat my ass, because we have differing opinions, and that's okay. So yeah, that's my ranking of Sweetener. They've told us for so long to say which album has the Grammy. I don't really know what else you want me to say. Okay then, so yeah, that's my ranking of the songs on Sweetener. Yeah, I love this album. I don't know what else you want me to say. You can go watch my ranking Ariana's albums video, or you can go watch my video talking about Sweetener specifically and how it changed the trajectory of her entire career, because it did. Okay, this is a tangent. People are always like, do you wish, not asking me, just asking on Twitter in general, like Sweetener had an entire era, or like, cause I like Thank You Next, the album, but it did, like, obviously, because it's an entire other album cut into this time. I do think if Sweetener had an entire, like, era to itself, maybe the world would appreciate it more, but that's okay. I don't need you guys to confirm whether I like good music or not. Like, I don't need that. But I do feel like if it had gotten like an entire year, or maybe more than like 6 months, it would have been, people would have gotten their head out of their ass a lot faster. Cause like, oh, my choice for the third single would have been Everytime instead of Breathing. I would say Sweetener, but I don't think that would have done well as a single, seeing as how many people have so much hatred in their heart for that song. Get over it. They really tried to shrink me. You keep trying to shrink me. Stop. It's an excellent song. That's just the way it is. I only listen to good music. Even the average music I listen to is still good. So what now? What now? Yeah, but I do wish Sweetener had gotten a little bit more time. But like, yeah, maybe I'll rank Thank You Next songs too, because I have like compared to like when I think of, because like also popular thought come from what I get. My perception of popular thought comes from Twitter, but also Twitter is not representative of like everyone's thoughts. It's a very small section of the world. Just remember that when you're on Twitter and stuff. It's a very small section of the world, but like compared to what I've seen other people talk about, my Thank You Next ranking is just like backwards from everyone else's. But I think this one might have been too, but it's okay, because you're not going to change my thoughts on an album that I think is like near perfection. Yes, my choice for third single would have been Everything. Everytime, I would say Sweetener, but again, do you see how I'm not acting delusional? If I was acting a little bit delusional, I would say I would have wanted Sweetener to be the third single, but that's just not realistic. It's just not. Like, I'm aware, I am perfectly aware of that. Or on, because I'm like, I would have chosen like, but again, all the other songs that I would choose are just based on my personal favorites, but they wouldn't have done well as singles. Like, I would have picked Blaze, but like, y'all clearly have some deep rooted anger towards Blaze or Pharrell or some, I don't know who you don't like, but yeah, it would have been Everytime, and I think Everytime also would have done very, very well. Again, that's my opinion, okay? I will be avenged one day. I don't know when. I can wait. I waited a year for the gift and it came to fruition. It came to fruition. Wow. Y'all taught us to shrink ourselves and make us feel small, and we got a whole movie. Oh, got a whole visual album. It's fine. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to follow me on social media, here's my Twitter and my Instagram. Go have fun and enjoy yourself there. And while you're here, check out some of my recent videos. I think I'm just gonna link the Ariana ones I've done at the end of this, so you can go watch those if that interests you. And yes, my question to you is, do you think, I think I've asked on Twitter, or so one of my mutuals has asked on Twitter, do you think Ariana's gonna release a song by the end of this year? I think by like, it's August, right? I think that by November, I wanna say October and be like, I think definitely by November, but I want as soon as you're ready, as soon as she's ready, I'll take any music, but I think by November she's gonna release a song. I think. But tell me when you guys think she's gonna release a song. Tell me what you want AG6 to sound like. I've already said Ariana, welcome back. She didn't really go nowhere. She didn't really go technicality. She didn't go nowhere, but like, cause girl, we saw the viral tweets go. 4 viral tweets talking about Ariana's voice suited for R&B. I saw them, you saw them. Multi-talented, multifaceted, because she said I can do it all. I can do it all. That's just the way it is. So yeah, that's the end of my video. I keep like saying that and then I keep talking, but it's okay because this is my channel. I can do whatever I want. But yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe. Yeah, and anyone started school again, I mean, I started school with you, we going through it together. They condensed again, they condensed, I think this happened to a lot of schools, they condensed our semester into like 13 weeks instead of 16 weeks. So like our semester and our finals are gonna be done by Thanksgiving. That is so fast. This semester I'm taking, I thank God I finished all my science requirements, and I feel terrible for anyone who's taking like a bio, chem, physics, chem class during my good God. Please ask for help. I had an issue with that. This is turning into a college advice video. I like didn't ask for help my first year of college, and it led to some abysmal grades. Don't wait a year to ask for help. You don't know everything. It's okay. I know it's gonna, I don't know, people are gonna say it's about one of my zodiac signs. I don't know what any of it means. I didn't like asking for help either. You have to ask for help because you don't know everything. It's okay to not know everything. It's also okay to not be good at everything. That's something I have to tell myself every single day. But this is not a college advice video. I already did that. I already did that live. But yeah, what was I talking about before this? Yeah, good luck with your semester or your year. If you're in high school or something, you're gonna do great. You're gonna do great. That's the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.